you have to read it out loud?
Yep.
Defining usability. Usability is your perception of how consistent, efficient, productive, organised, easy to use, intuitive and straightforward it is to accomplish a task. Thinking aloud. Please tell us what you are thinking as you do your tasks. If you're reading anything on a computer screen or on paper, please read it aloud. Tell us if anything comes to mind that you don't understand or that you think is particularly easy to understand. Your comments will help us understand the usability of the website we're evaluating. The facilitator will be nearby. You might not be able to, but might not be able to answer your questions. Okay.
Great. Okay, with your munching over that first task, start reading.
You've heard about the service called Justgiving, which lets people raise money online. Look at the Justgiving homepage and then tell the facilitator what option you would choose to help you raise money online. How difficult do you think this would be? Alright, okay. I'd just click on this Start Fundraising button myself and then probably go to Create Page.
And how difficult do you think that would be?
What, is that it?
These tasks are short.
Right. Well, that seems quite straightforward.
Okay. And on your personal usability ruler, how would you rate that task?
Right, we'll put that at 20.
Okay. Okay, so if you can turn that one over and go on to the next task.
Now that you're at justgiving.com, how would you go about using the site to raise funds for charity? Imagine you're taking part in the Florida Marathon. Take place on April 22nd, 2007. The charity you want to support for this marathon is the British Heart Foundation. Right. So you'd go onto the sporting pages. What sort of event you do? Marathon. 22nd of April 2007. Please select your event. Wait a sec. What's the difference between the London Marathon 2007 and Florida London Marathon?
I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I don't think there is any difference. I think it's just confusing. I'd for that one. Ooh. Ah. Quite slow. I'd have thought British Heart Foundation would have been on the top of the search.
Yeah. And I'll cut you off there. That's the end of that task. How would you rate that task?
Well,
This one was 20.
see, I didn't like it how when I went on to that pick an event and there were 2 Florida London Marathons. Well, one was London Marathon. So I'm only going to give that 10.
Okay.
Because I'm one of those people who would get really annoyed because I'd be like, well, which is what?
Yep, exactly. Okay. So you want to move on to the next one?
I shall. It appears that the charity is not on justgiving.com. How would you go about adding it to the service? I don't know. Did you expect to choose a charity first before you selected the event? That's interesting. How would you go about adding it to the service? See what it says. Click here. If you can highlight your charity and just go and please nominate them so you can invite them to join our website. I hate filling the bloody form.
really enjoying the way you typed.
Why?
It's very flourishy.
I can't remember what the chat is. It's a British Heart Foundation. Oh. I don't know what the charity website is.
Alright, in which case, I'll get you to finish that task there. And how would you rate that task?
See, I'm not very eager on doing it. I'd say it's quite straightforward, so I'll give it a 10 again. But I think it's silly how you have to do all the legwork. I think they should have maybe a list of charities that aren't on the service. So, and then you can just click. If you instead of putting all this information down, you should just be able to click on like these ones aren't on our site. To nominate, click, and then press nominate. Instead of filling in all this stuff, because I don't know what the charity website's called. All the contact first name.
Yep.
If that makes sense.
Okay. Do you want to click on the home button?
What?
Click on the home button in the browser.
Yeah.
I'll just take you back to Justgiving. Next task.
Now imagine that you've changed the charity you want to support. Go to Justgiving.com and receive the fundraising before like that. I want to support the demo charity. No. Like to send you occasional email newsletters. Choose a web address. This is the address the donors will use to find. That'll do. Yay! Design your page altogether.
Very ambitious.
Yep.
Great, that's the end of that task. How would you rate that task?
I didn't really like doing that. I got really annoyed with it. About 5.
Okay.
And I think that annoyed me as well. Do you know when you're doing the e-address thing? I much prefer those sites where you just type in your postcode and you can search.
So it does autofill in.
Yeah, because it's just so. I hate filling in forms like that.
There's also a high margin for error there.